Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. This is Sue, the Magic Sue from Magic Promotions. Um, I'm not sure how many people are here. I know there are 6 people attending, which is great. I was like, well, this is my first time actually going on live on LinkedIn. And Yeah, that was kind of a big goal on my list because going live seems to be intimidating. I'm not sure if it's just me or I'm sure there are other people who can relate. So I said to myself, instead of being intimidated and afraid and not doing it, you know what? What I do is take action. And, because when we take action and start doing it, we get better and better, gain confidence along the way. And because practice makes perfect, right? So, and that's the challenge I gave myself this new year. And I'd love to hear if you have, a list of things that you wanted to do and that felt overwhelming. It is so big. And, you just, that feels like you you felt like, okay, I'm gonna get to it one day, someday, and haven't started yet. I want to challenge you and to get started, and feel free to leave comment below in the comment section, and we can definitely chat about it. And I'd love to be your accountability partner if you need one. And I feel like that really helps because when you talk about it and you share it publicly, that makes us wanting to, because they are holding us accountable. We wanted to to kind of meet the expectation of something that we promised, right? Just like we promised our clients, okay, everything will be arriving for the conference by the 19th. We will definitely plan ahead and make sure it arrived right before so that they have peace of mind. Anyway, so let's see if we have any. I think there are a few attendees here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Anyway, I wanted to share a personal story by overcoming challenge, one that took me years when I started Magic Promotions 12 years ago. Now, my background is hospitality. I have a master's degree in hospitality management. Worked at Hilton, worked at, University Club of Chicago, which is one of the top, private clubs in the nation. And, my job is to bringing an elevated service to our guests, and everybody comes to us with, everybody is pretty nice, but when they come to us, sometimes with issues, problem, they'll talk to a manager. That's when I'll come up and help solve the problem, bringing that exceptional experience they are expecting. And for when I started my business as an entrepreneur 12 years ago, now that's it. Starting a business is way different than working in corporate, right? You gotta go out. You gotta, building the business and finding client people that you can help with. And it was quite overwhelming, intimidating, didn't know what to do, but I know I need to get out. I need to be in the community, be seen, right? But to overcome that that challenge, I kind of gave myself different role. At home, I'm a wife, I'm a mother of two lovely kids. They are 7 and 9. Um, I am also myself. And for Magic Promotions, I am the CEO and founder. I'm the face of the company. When I started, it was just one person. Now we have a team of four. And, so I had separated those roles, and then for the company, I'm the CEO, I'm the founder, I'm the person who need to go out and be in the community. So I had put different hats on myself. This is a hat that I know I need to wear um, to be successful and do well. And with the hat that I put on myself, I feel like that made it so much easier. And of course, finding the community that is supportive. When I started, I joined the networking group called BNI, which is Business Networking International. They are globally. They are global, and you probably see in your area too. Not advertising for BNI, but that's where I gained my confidence because everyone is so supportive, and they made me feel like I belong there. I actually signed up membership the very first day that I told them I wanted to join, and everyone is so welcoming. They reach out to have a one-on-one meeting, and trying to help what you need, and introduce me to people. And I've also learned that you help others to help yourself. And I'm there for Magic Promotion, but I'm also there to help others. And that's what makes the community, work and make the community better when we all are there together for each other, right? And that makes it so much easier than, I need to go out to see to this networking group that has 50, 100 people. And now I'm there. I wanted to make friends. I wanted to help others. I wanted my little goal that I gave set for myself each networking event I went to is that I wanted to know one person, just one person that I know her or him well enough I can introduce them as my friend. And that had went a long way, and building my confidence in networking, the challenge that I was taking, little by little. And now, fast forward, it's already, yeah, it's 12 years. And if I tell people I'm an introvert, and I know the first person that would laugh will be my husband, um, he would not. Maybe when I was little, yes, I was. And, I was the shyest person in class. And even a guy talking to me, from class, or writing love letters, that would embarrass me so much. But now I laugh at it, and what a big deal. But it is really um, the um, it's our mindset. We put our mind to it. If we wanted to do something, and put our mind to it, put efforts, and the magic will happen. Um, and it's funny, one thing that I a quote, there's a will, there is a way, and to kind of motivate myself. And I kind of tweaked it and made it there, where there is a Sue, there's a way. And every time I look at it, and I know how much strength it gives me. Um, and yeah, if anyone would like to share comments, maybe I'm counting wrong. I'm not sure. This is the first time. Again, first time on LinkedIn Live, and I can tell you, it's okay. It's okay. It's not. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Well, that's a little exaggerating, but it's truly fun, right? You don't know who is behind the screen, and but you do have a message to share. Remember, helping others to help yourself. The mindset is, how can I help others? What can I bring? What value can I bring to the table? And maybe you're finding a job and you've been thinking, because right, lately I feel like a lot of people are looking for jobs, and the job market is kind of tough, and you haven't gotten an offer, but keep trying, and believe in yourself, and believe that you have a special gift, special talent that you bring to the world. And when you talk to the boss, interviewer, HR manager, talk about the value that you bring in versus what's there for me, what's the salary, what's the work hours, what my the PTO. Talk about what value can you bring, what problem we can help them solve, right? How, by hiring me will change the company, how we will be able to help them grow. And that's my approach. Having, even when we work with clients at Magic Promotions, it's not how much I get out of them, but how can we help, right? And with that in mind, I think any challenge is doable, and at least it's easier. And even for today's live event, I'm thinking about, how can I, I'm not the only one that's intimidated by going on live. And I intentionally, put this event here so that I can share with people that if I can do it, you can do it. And it's not that big of a deal once you actually take action and you're in it and doing it. Because I am real, I'm a real person. And yeah, and this year, the word for my, that the big word for myself would be intention. Intention. Anything we do, is that, as we go uh, in, into the new year, think about who, at the end, the Steve Covey always, the book, Seven Effective People, he talks about having the end, in mind. What do we want to achieve at the year end? What do what relationship, who you wanted to connect, and for your company, which direction you want to go, and what other things that you might have on your list, what you wanted to do. Be intentional. And this is a topic that I will talk about overcoming challenge. I am putting myself on this challenge, and I'll be showing up here every Wednesday, not every Wednesday. Okay, sorry, take it back. Um, every third Wednesday at 10 a.m., unless other unforeseen circumstances, I may need to change it. But other than that, you will be seeing me next Wednesday. Every third Wednesday at 10 a.m., we'll have a live event here. And because I know I have a message to share, and I'm in marketing, I help, business owner, marketing, manager, marketing director, help them craft unique message, finding unique gift that will be able to help them, stand out, being seen, and being remembered in the community they serve. And for HR, we help them, wow their employees and bring the wow factor and help them make employees feel they are valued, they are appreciated. The work they are doing is being seen, and that's a big part of our job here at Magic Promotions. We just wrapped up the busy holiday gifting season. December, October to December, quite busy. For holiday gifting, for board directors, for committee member, for employee to as a thoughtful way to say, we appreciate you. We see the hard work you've been doing, and we genuinely appreciate you. We enjoy how much the leadership cares about them. And that's kind of a little bit about what I do at Magic Promotions. And I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I actually did it. Can you believe that? You can do the same too. If you have something that feels so big, so overwhelming, and you tell yourself, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. Find an accountability partner. Find somebody you trust that you can share, and maybe someone who also have another challenge. Doesn't necessarily need to be the same, but you can check in from time to time to see how they are doing, and also sharing the progress you've been making, and little by little you will, with intention, you will get to where you want to go. And I wanted to see if we have, I know we have 5 or 6 people here listening, watching. I kind of wanted to hear comments, if we have any comments. Maybe we didn't set it up right, but that's okay, right? It's the first time we are doing it. Remember, we are not aiming for perfection. Perfection makes us procrastinate. A lot of time we get overwhelmed, and same as choosing gift for your event. We have an event coming up 2 weeks, and this is so big, and I'll get to it later. Maybe you're looking at the website. There are so many options. This gift, that gift. What represents my brand? What speaks my message? What resonates with your audience, right? There are so many things to take into consideration. It's overwhelming. And what do we do when we are overwhelmed? We procrastinate. We do. We tend to. I was reading a psychology book, The Non-Habit, and it's not here. It's on my bookshelf. I have a lot of books on my bookshelf that I need to get to. This year, another intention is reading more books, psychology books. I'm into psychology a lot. human behavior. So when I have time, I like to listen to it and listen to podcasts and reading books. Yeah, it's all fun for me. In addition to spending time with my kids and family. And I wanted to grow. And to another challenge I wanted to talk about is acting. You know what? Something big I did yesterday. I started my acting class last night. And that was the first class. It's a 2 months, 2 months class, wrote every week, once a week, every Tuesday night. Oh, I see. Yeah, Ronnie, Fennel. Hello, hello. I see you here. Um, the acting class actually helps with overcoming different challenges too. Imagine actor entering different scenes, right? Whether they need to be, I mean, we are all ordinary people, but in that moment, you need to be um, in that role, that in that scene that you were given. And how do you program? I said program. My husband's a programmer, engineer, so I use that word a lot. How do you set yourself, your mindset to that scene, right? Um, so acting helps too with overcoming challenge. I learned from yesterday, just the first class, I've learned some relaxation techniques. They talk about, putting yourself into the role, your role model. Find a role model that you admire, and just putting yourself in that, you know, your the role that you admire, and ask how would he or she handle the situation? And I have one too. I have one person. She used to be my coach. And by the way, overcoming challenge. A lot of time, if you wanted to hire a coach, that's another way to overcome it, because they have the techniques. They will share. They will be your accountability partner. They will be able to kind of also share the techniques and tips and advice and things that they've learned in that particular field. I've learned the relaxation techniques, what actors do before they get on stage to them up, be ready for that role, and different ways to relax your muscle, your body, your face, your shoulder, your neck, all around. And just try it. It will help you. You can Google actor, relaxation technique, something like that. You'll see different way when you go into a room of a large group for public speaking, or you have a big presentation to make, or meeting a big client, dream client for the first time, and you can use those, and putting yourself in the role. It talks about different scenes and imagination. Well, that's a little more for the play, for the acting, but the relaxation technique is one takeaway that I think is very useful, practical, for daily life. Yeah, and I truly believe, you can do it too. Feel free to reach out, DM, if you have questions, wanted to be accountability partner for each other, wanted to exchange ideas. Feel free to reach out. I'm an open book. You can ask me any questions. Um, um, I got a question. Can you really stop fear? Can you really stop fear? Well, as we have this title, the subject topic, feel the fear, do it anyway. And that is something that, you know, I like to, when I wanted to, overcome some challenge. I know it's hard to not to fear. It is. The fear is there because, I mean, it's there. We can't deny our feeling, right? We feel it's overwhelming, it's fearful, it's too much. It's there. So what do we do to help? By accepting that, by embracing that, and it's okay. And I know it's a big project. I know it feels, hard to, to take the next step, or maybe it's landing the next job or meeting, going into that, setting yourself like overcome fear, going into meeting that dream client. But my take is feel the fear, accept that, acknowledge the tension that's in your body, and embrace it. Because once you start doing it, practice makes perfect, right? And that is the piece that I truly believe in. As you take action, start doing it, we get better over time, right? And we gain confidence in the process. The more we do, the better we get, and the more confident we become. Now, I I meet people all the time. I have Zoom meeting today. I have 4. I just met one client from Brazil. Her name is Brenda. She works for Blessed Life Marketing in Brazil, and she just transitioned to this new role. We used to work with Danny, my best friend. Imagine, dream client turned to best friend, one of my best client friend, and she referred her to Brenda, and we had the first meeting just at 9:30, from 9:30 to 9:45. Talked about her event. They have a conference coming up in Boca Raton in Florida. They are looking for gift for attendees, U.S. attendees, but we wanted to look for something, unique. Maybe it's Brazil's themed, maybe it's something else that would be able to, wow the audience. And that will be something that we will talk about at the next event, which is next Wednesday, the 21st at 10 a.m., talking about intention. Instead of looking at, what do I want to give, what's trendy, what's the cheapest, we look at differently. We look at your intention. We take time to learn what our clients' goals are. Look at their culture, their audience, before we, ask what's trendy, what's new, and what's the cheapest, what my competitors are doing. Well, spoiler. Well, if you are interested in the topic, feel free to sign up. We'll have the link up sometime later today. My assistant will have that posted. So feel free to join, sign up. I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday at the 21st. And again, you can do anything you set your mind to it. And I encourage you to take one challenge this year that off your list, have one checked off your list, and share with me your progress, and reach out for your wins, big or small. I'd love to hear that, and let's stay in touch. Thank you, everyone. Again, this is Sue with Magic Promotions. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday. Have a magical day, and thanks so much, everybody. Have a great day. Talk soon. Bye-bye.